You ever checked your crypto wallet and thought, wait, where'd all my coins go? Or maybe you're spread across so many different chains that you don't even know your real portfolio value. Trust me, I've been there before too. But the truth is this: if you're not tracking your crypto portfolio, you're not only just confused, but you're also leaving money on the table. Hey, this is Colin. I help beginners cut through all the hype in crypto, build real wealth with a conviction-based portfolio and simple macro strategies. When I first started in crypto, I had crypto scattered across several different wallets and different blockchains. I thought I was doing fine until I started missing exit signals and missing entries and not really knowing where I was at with as far as my value and how much where my entry cost was and how much what I was, or whether I was up or whether I was down or really what was left or what was right. And that's when I learned that, portfolio tracking, it isn't really just optional. It's what separates and what makes the difference between emotional trading, emotional hodling, and bag holders, and that which is the person that's actually disciplined and knows exactly when to take profits. So today I'm going to share with you the exact systems, the exact tools that I use to track my entire portfolio across several blockchains without any stress. This system allows me to stay organized, tracking profits on time, managing my assets with clarity so that I really do know when to take profits. So let's get started. Really, the first thing is this: knowing that tracking your portfolio is essential. Most beginners think that, making profits, being successful with making profits in crypto is all about picking the right coin. When in fact, it's more about actually managing what you already have. You see, without a system, you don't know your real portfolio value. You forget small allocations until it's too late. You end up selling too early or holding too long. And with a system, you see your gains in real time. You can ladder profits logically. You remove emotion and act confidently. The goal isn't just to hodl. The goal is to manage your holdings like a professional investor. Next, the portfolio tracking tools that I actually use. There are dozens of portfolio tracking tools out there, and I've tested several of them. Number one is DeBank. DeBank was like one of my favorites to be able to use for tracking not my buy price or anything like that, but it was one of my favorites to actually track my addresses, my wallet addresses across several different blockchains and DeFi as well, right? It showed all of that stuff in there. I really liked it. It's a great wallet tracker. But the problem is, the thing that happened with DeBank is it stopped integrating PulseChain. So I stopped really using it because if I got a lot of stuff on PulseChain, it's not tracking that. So that was really disappointing. It's kind of a deal breaker for me until things get back on and they're actually going to, them with Rabby tracking PulseChain, right? I really hope they do, right? But until then, it's a deal breaker. I really like DeBank, though. It was a really good one to use. Here are a few other ones, such as Zerion, Rotki, and CoinStats. These are great beginner options if you want a quick snapshot of your portfolio in the wallet addresses. Shows your balances in your wallets across several different exchanges or blockchains. But the problem with all of these, again, is all still the same. They show what's in your wallet, but they don't show your entry price. And so without that, it's not showing you your actual P&L. You're not showing your actual profit and loss. That's why my personal system, it includes this: 3 tools that I use. Number one, I do use CoinGecko. I use CoinGecko's portfolio, the portfolio that you can create within CoinGecko, because you can add that in there. You can add your buy prices, what you've average cost for your tokens that you're buying. So I use CoinGecko to manually enter my tokens with their average cost per token, as long as the token is listed on CoinGecko. And for the most part, they are, unless you are buying into a very early launched token or something like that. And usually, quite often, it's going to be launched on CoinGecko very shortly anyways. But then in CoinGecko portfolio there, I like because it's also updating the current price of that token in real time, the market price. So you have your average cost, and then you have the actual market price right away, everything right in there, giving me a very clear picture of what my portfolio is. What's my profits? What's my loss? Where am I sitting with everything? I could even use the app. I put the app on my phone so I could see that if I wanted to look at it that way, right? And track things. I could easily go into the, just go to the website on my browser, stuff like that. It's very easy to track. Next, number 2, possibly you're asking, well, how do you know exactly what your average buy price is? What's your average cost, right? Well, that's very simple. Like what you need to figure out, well, how much did you spend, right? What did you spend on the amount of tokens, and then how many tokens are there? So you just divide that, what you spent by the amount of tokens, right? What if you're losing track with that? Then what if you're buying more the next week and then the next week after that and the prices are all over the place? That's going to be a little bit confusing, isn't it? Well, that's where Koinly comes in. See, I use Koinly for the tax calculations as well, but I also use it just to find out also what is my average cost. Because with Koinly, it automatically, once you input everything, your tokens, it will actually find out by tracking, well, what you actually paid for that, because it's watching everything on the chain. That's why you can use it for your tax calculator, right? So if you can use it for your tax calculator, just use it as well to find out what your average cost per token was. And then you could transfer that over into your CoinGecko portfolio and that, right? But then number 3, the third thing that I like to use is I like to use my own spreadsheets. I like to use my own Excel spreadsheets where I created my own columns, my own row, everything in the Excel spreadsheet, because I like to set it up the way I want to see things, right? And then as well, when I use my own Excel spreadsheet, I've got a lot of other space over on the side as well that I could, put other notes and different things. Well, what I want to do is I want to put my profit-taking ladder in there. I can, plan out what I'm going to do for taking profits along beside my actual portfolio with all my tokens. So what I can do is I can put I got my green bucket, I got my yellow bucket, and I got my red bucket. I got everything all organized within an Excel spreadsheet. So yeah, I know I do use these different, I do use like CoinGecko, and I do use the Excel spreadsheet and everything, right? Because the Excel spreadsheet does not update automatically all on its own. So what I do is I will update that every once in a while. I've got CoinGecko that's updating consistently, right? And then I also have the Excel spreadsheets where I will go and update things, and then I'll actually even print it off so that I have a printed copy of things that I could sit on my desk and I can look at things. And I'll usually do that, print things off maybe once every quarter of the year, right? So then you've got about 4 different print offs that you can look at, and you can see how things went throughout the year. At the end of the year, you can take a look at things like that, right? And now here's a bonus. Here's a bonus tool that I use as well, all right? Now, this isn't really, as far as tracking your portfolio as much. And now actually you can, but now again, they actually stopped integrating PulseChain for some reason, right? But so you can create portfolios in there for tracking things, not necessarily your average costs and all that, right? But here's a tool that I like to use for tracking prices and tracking the charts and tracking everything is Dexscreener. It is one of my favorite tools for keeping an eye and tracking the charts with real-time data as far as the tokens. I can watch the liquidity, I could watch the volume, I could watch the TA, everything right there in Dexscreener. I could even go and make a purchase and make a sale, do all that sort of stuff, buy and sell right there on Dexscreener by connecting my wallet and doing what I need to do, right? I really like Dexscreener. It's really cool. Now let's talk about spreadsheets and multi-chain tracking, filling in all the gaps. So even with all the apps and the trackers, you'll always need a custom spreadsheet to fill in the gaps, especially if you're on multiple blockchains like PulseChain and AVAX and Polygon and Base and Binance Smart Chain, all the different chains. So in my own spreadsheet, this is what I like to do. I like to log the dates, the buy amounts, the prices that I'm buying. I like to tag the coins into my 3 different buckets, whether it be the green bucket, the yellow bucket, or the red bucket, which is my core, the anchor, the foundation, core green cryptos, right? Or the yellow high conviction alts, and then the red, which is the moonshot bag. I like to even color code it in my Excel sheets, right? And I'll put those colors in there with it. And then when I'm setting my take profit targets, well, I'll use my macro signals as well when it comes to setting my targets. I'll set my targets with, I'll set my take profit ladder targets using Fibonacci levels, right? So I'll take the Fibonacci on the charts, I'll draw up my Fibonacci, and then I'll be able to get my price ladder targets to where I'm going to plan on taking profits, right, in the bull run. And then I'll also know that, well, at these targets, at these Fibonacci target levels is where I'm going to take profits, as long as, and if, or if not, however it looks, with the macro signals, right? If there are several macro signals before it gets to a certain target, well, I'm going to be taking profits before that because I'm going to go primarily on the macro signals that I'm looking at, right? But if it gets to a certain fib level, well, I'm going to take my profits. So I'm able to put all this in my Excel spreadsheet. The Excel spreadsheet kind of turns into your master record of entries and exits and sort of speak, right? Where the apps, they just give you more of a quick snapshot, a quick look. You could monitor things very quickly, right? You can get into a lot more of the details on these spreadsheets, but the apps, it's the quick look. It's the quick snapshot. You want to take a quick look at what you got going on. That's what you're going to take a look at, and then you got all your details on the spreadsheets. Using all these tools, putting it all together, using these tools, it really helps with taking a lot of the confusion out of what you're doing, helps you stay organized, helps you become more profitable as an investor, because you really need to be tracking what you're doing. Because if you're not tracking, well, you can't improve, right? If you're not tracking your portfolio, you don't know if you're gaining or you're losing or anything like that. So that's why it's super, super important to make sure that you're tracking your portfolio in crypto. I hope you got some good value out of this content here today. If you did, you know what to do. Smash that like button, drop me a comment down below. And I got some more videos right about here in this playlist right here. Check out this playlist. I'll be over there. See you there, and bye for now.